Good morning, child care providers. So my name is JC Porter, and I am a licensed child care provider, and I'm going to read to you or inform you about some of the child care center full evaluation notices that you need. This is when you go to like an orientation meeting, and they'll tell you what you need in the initial meeting. Then they'll send you some of these items in the mail, some more. Just look for a whole lot of paper, like a whole lot of exhausting paper to read through the mail. So this is one of the things that you're going to need, some of the things. One is they always tell you to please have following paperwork completed prior to the scheduled visit. So one, you're going to have a list of children, which is a DSS form 2963. And they want you to complete that form just a few days before your initial visit. And then you're going to have a list of your staff, which you just have, all the information on everyone that's going to be working with you alongside with the children. Okay, and then this is set up like in an outline form. You're going to mail or email copies of the following documents at least 2 weeks before the full evaluation inspection. So under that heading, you're going to write out a plan, program, activity schedule for each age group, which is basically your schedule itinerary, what you're going to do for that day. And then you should have the weekly menu including snacks and drinks, along with written policies regarding, and your policies is what you'll have also in each child's, I guess your introduction packet. However, some people put it inside of the introduction registration packet inside of the child's form, or you have it separate, just one main packet. So you just keep paper loads low. You can have either one main one or an individual. So the written policies include policies regarding medications or medical procedures, regulations for private and public child care centers, and that form is 114505. Now that's in the state of South Carolina. So in your state, where it may be a different regulation number, but just for the state of South Carolina, that's what that regulation is. And that's that number for South Carolina. And then it's a release of children, indicate that an ID or code word be checked, field trip transportation policies, whether or not the center provides care of mildly ill children, the method used to safeguard the confidentiality of each child's staff record, and an emergency medical plan. A written plan for evacuating in case of fire or natural disaster, and the method used for keeping track of children during the hours of operation. So and then after that, you're going to have a sketched outline of your daycare, like a drawing of your daycare, the exit doors and locations. Then the following items must be on file and available to the facility. So we're going to just do a quick rundown. One is your regulations for private and public child care center. And then two is South Carolina Care Licensing Law. And that's DSS Booklet 2955. 3, the Children's Code related to abuse and neglect. 4 is a transportation file, regulations 114-515. 5 is emergency information should be available for all children and staff. And 6 is liability insurance documentation. Providers must have proof of liability insurance on the facility or a signed document on file from each parent stating that they understand the facility does not have liability insurance. And then last is the following items must be posted. Now these 3 items have to be posted in your child care center or group home daycare, which is current license as well as violations is 1. 2, dated lunch and snack menu, including drinks. And 3 is emergency telephone numbers for the phone. fire department, ambulance service, and poison control center shall be posted by each phone. If the files are organized according to the enclosed checklist, child and staff, it will greatly reduce the amount of time that monitor may spend at your center. So I advise every child care monitor, child care providers, do not allow monitors to intimidate you, because sometimes they'll come in. It depends on the personality of the monitor. Sometimes you may have a pushy monitor. Sometimes you may have a very nice monitor. But do not let that determine how you deliver your information. If it takes time for you to maybe misplace something, or you have to look up something, just take your time, because they sometimes have some monitors. I've had some very negative ones, and I've had some very positive ones. And you don't let them make you frustrated when you can't find something, because I used to do that. I used to have, like, some monitors were real pushy, like, hurry up, I need this, I need that. They act like they're your supervisor, or your or a very harsh dictator, and you don't let that type of personality intimidate you. Take your time, and if they seem very pushy, just tell them have a seat, like, relax, because they came unannounced, for one thing, and expect that. That is frustrating. I'm really used to that now. At first, it used to, like, really get me on edge when a monitor comes. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Now I'm like, you know what? It's okay. You can wait, because I am tending to little lives that really, really matter. Not to say that that monitor doesn't matter, but you still have to do things in a timely manner in order to have a positive result. So don't let someone frustrate you, because sometimes when you're looking for a paper, it's right there, or a file can be right there, even if you're perfectly organized. Now, I do tag myself as an organized child care provider, and I've had files perfectly color coded and everything. But sometimes when a monitor comes in and they're so pushy, hurry, I kind of, like, looked over my own color coordinated file. So that happened to me when I first started child care. But now, not so much. Now I'm so relaxed. I'm so chilled. They can come in there with a bonfire in their hand. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll get to you. Have a seat. Relax. Remember, this is your business. This is what you pay homage to the children. Your main goal is to make sure the kids are well taken care of, well loved, and that's all you're really focusing on. And you can be professional and be organized, but don't let someone overstep their boundaries of how they communicate with you. Just don't, because it's not necessary. So take your time. You'll be okay. Organize things. And sometimes, even with organization with DSS, sometimes they don't even send you the file that they're supposed to send you, and they're requesting something that they did not even send you or notify you about. So just be aware of that, because they're not perfect either. So just, like I said, just take your time, relax. If you have what they're looking for, give it to them. If not, it's okay. Get it, and let them know. I don't have this regulation right here you're talking about, or I wasn't aware of that. It's okay. The more questions you ask, the better prepared you would be. And I just pray, and God helps me organize, and your visit should run smoothly. Okay, but remember, breathe, relax, and then tell them, have a seat. And you'll be okay. You'll be okay. All right? So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.